bent on, like Nick Fuentes?
I don't know who he is. I've never met him. I don't know who he is.
Did you not look into it before you decided to say, okay? Like to find out, I mean, his name is on it.
Well, you know what? Nick Fuentes, as I said, I don't know him. I've never met him. I don't know, everything that he says or doesn't say does not reflect on who I am or who the thousands of others that are participating in this movement.
Okay. You didn't bother to look up his name or anything?
I didn't say that.
You did look him up?
You didn't, that's not the question that you asked me.
Did you look up who Nick Fuentes was and what he's talked about? Like things he has said?
I have since.
Since last week, not before?
Yes.
Okay, I guess the question is, because if you've said, well, I'm only here because...
And it's not fair. The mainstream media, you do this to conservatives all the time, but you don't do it to yourself. That anytime there's any kind of affiliation with anybody at any time on any stage, that we're all guilty by association, and it's not appropriate.
But the association is not a good one. To be associated with people who are anti-Semitic or...
Stop. Yeah. Excuse me.
Yes.
You asked me why I was there, why I wanted to participate and speak to these young conservatives. That's what we're talking about right now. Okay.
Vincent James was also there, correct? Do you know who Vincent James is?
I've heard of him.
You've had your picture taken with him?
I did have my picture taken with him.
Okay. Do you know what he stands for and things that he has said?
No, I don't know all the things that he or anybody else. And again, I'm just going to keep repeating the same thing, that this guilt by association that the media tries to do with conservatives and conservatives only is that if we ever have met somebody once or took a picture with them or ever shared a stage with somebody ever, we're all guilty by association. If you want to know why I went there and what my message was, go watch my video.
I did watch your video, and if you
so
had known,
that's what it was all about.
If you had known who Nick Fuentes is, would you have said yes?
Well, again, this movement is so much bigger than one individual. Who cares what Nick Fuentes has to say? Who cares? There's thousands and thousands of young conservatives all across the country that are very concerned about what's happening to our country. We are fighting for the soul of our nation. With these wide open borders, it's only a matter of time that we lose who we are as a free country. And I'm not gonna run away, I'm not gonna hide from being willing and wanting to go talk to young conservatives about these issues.
If you say nobody cares what Nick Fuentes says, but people care that you're associated with them or that you share a stage with something.
Again,
like
you're trying to do this guilt by association over and over and over again, and it needs to stop. Because if you want to know who I am and why I went there, I told you that. And don't assassinate me or my character over something that any individual that I may ever have met in my life. If there are things that are said or that they believe in, then that's that person, it's not me.
But that's not the first time. My point of bringing up Vincent James.
There you go.
Right? I mean, that's not the first time you've been associated with this group.
Interview's over.
All right, thank you, I appreciate it.